guys, it's me. Welcome back. And if you guys want to see this look on my face right here, just keep on watching. So I'm starting off with a very fresh and clean face, and that is because this morning I was pulling into school and realized I forgot my kit at home, and my kit has combs, brushes, flat iron, curling iron, all that in it. So you have to have it every day at school. It's a requirement or they send you home. So today I forgot it because I've been switching cars a lot recently. I've been going back and forth between my boyfriend's car and my car. If you haven't kind of caught up on that story, you can click on my last video. But yeah, my life's been a little crazy, okay? My stuff's been everywhere recently, switching between these two cars. So, got to school, didn't have my kit, and my best friend Abby was like, you know what? We're just going to make it work. I'm going to pamper you all day long. You won't have to touch your kit one time. So, that's exactly what she did. She did my hair today, and oh my gosh, it looks so good and so healthy. We have been trying to keep my hair healthy for like, I don't know, I'd say 2 months now, because whenever we first started beauty school, you're in a core classroom, so you're kind of learning the basics, and you're not allowed to work on real people until I think like 350 hours. So we were kind of trapped in the classroom up until maybe 2 months or so ago, and now that we're working on each other, I literally have Abby do my hair all the time. So almost like every 2 weeks, I think, we've been trimming up my hair, and I've been taking at least like an inch off every time. And if you watched my hair care video, which was posted maybe a year or so ago now, which I can link above on this video if you want to watch it, and I'll link it in the caption below, but I kind of went through how I keep my hair healthy at the time, and you know, all the products I was using and different routines and whatnot, and I've kind of changed it up a little bit, okay? And I would love to do another video soon, especially now that my hair is genuinely healthy. So like, I'm finally getting my length back after a very long time of having super unhealthy hair. So as you just saw, and as you can see now, it's just like, it looks really good. It really, really does. And it's getting really long. I just can't stand up that far, and I can't move back that far because I have my desk like up against the window. Oh, but look at these ends. Oh, girlfriend. Oh, beautiful. So there's still some blonde in my hair from whenever I was blonde, but we cut most of it out. So I am just so happy about that, and I'm so happy I have healthy hair now. Anyhow, back to like what I was saying about me being pampered. So Abby gave me a facial, did my nails and my hair today. So it was so nice of her to kind of keep me busy and keeping me in school, because if I would have told my teachers that I didn't have my kit, they probably would have sent me home. So I kind of chipped them a little bit, so don't judge, but Abby painted them so well. This has been like our favorite color to paint our nails since we started beauty school. And yeah, my face feels nice and clean, except I don't know what kind of products we use. Like, that stuff is kind of junk. Anyhow, we're here for a makeup tutorial. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. dip brow this time. Just a little switch up from my regular Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade Espresso. So let's get it. I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows on camera, which I haven't done in a while. Let's get these suckers filled in. Starting with the top. Look at this sucker so far. Are you kidding me? Like, e.l.f. did this, and I'm not even done yet. I think this product's maybe $4. Whenever I first got into dip brow, this was actually the first thing I bought before Anastasia Beverly Hills. I call myself cheap, but my mom says call it thrifty. So I'm a thrifty girl, okay? My left brow is usually my good brow, but if I use my e.l.f. dip brow, my right eyebrow is my good brow. And today my left eyebrow is horrible. I have to pee, personally. We're about to prime my eyes right now, and I am going to use the Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. Okay, we are packing this on. I don't really remember if this product comes in different shades, but this is a super heavy duty concealer. Sometimes it creases. It depends. You kind of have to learn how to work with this product, but if you don't use too much, you won't have it crease on you, and your makeup look will turn out good. And this goes a very long way, as you can see, so I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal my nose while I'm at it. Something else I like to do with this concealer whenever I'm using it as like a base or a primer is I like to set it with my Tarte Smooth Operator. This is Amazonian Clay finishing powder. We are going to move on into eyeshadow, and now if you didn't watch my little holiday Christmas glam makeup look, I can link that video above here, but I actually borrowed a Huda Beauty palette from my best friend Abby, and before I give it back, I'm doing another tutorial, and we are going to do something purpley. I'm going to start with an extreme fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Musk. And I'm almost sort of dragging it under. So there is plenty of times whenever I do my concealer all over my eye as a base, you know, or like to prime my lid before eyeshadow. That way I can go ahead and do my eyeshadow underneath my eye because I've already concealed, and then I do foundation. Just kind of depends on, you know, whatever I'm feeling and whatnot. But because my concealer is basically already done underneath my eye for today, because that concealer went a long way, I'm going to go ahead and start to blend out this shadow underneath as well. Now I'm going to start to work in the shade Saffron, which is like this maroony shade. I'm also taking this underneath. I'm kind of following in that exact same shape as I did with Musk. We are going to go in with the shade Amethyst. I'm going to take it on the inner corner and on the outer corner. And I'm just going to spend some time deepening this up. I am going to use my Tarte Shape Tape to cut my halo crease part of my eye, just because I don't really trust that Glamouflage one that I used earlier, you know, all over my lid, just because I feel like it might crease. I am going to put some of this on the back of my hand. I'm going to put a little bit down here and work my way up. We're going to go in with the shade Twilight. So while I'm working in the middle of my eye, I'm going to go in with my Lime Crime Diamond Crusher in the shade Trip and blend it in the middle. Amethyst, whatever that shade is, I'm going to fill in a little bit more on my corners. Now that I'm done with blending, I'm going to go back in with the shade Trip and kind of clean up my halo eye. Next, I'm going to add some glitter underneath my eye, and I'm going to start with my NYX Glitter Primer. And I'm going to use this pretty shade of purple. Okay, and while my eyelashes are drying, I'm going to go ahead and do my full face off camera, and then I'll be right back. Now that I'm done with my full face, we are going to go in with some mascara. And I'm using my Benefit They're Real mascara, and I'm just going to touch up the top and the bottom. I'm going to highlight with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and this is in the shade Royal Calyx. Next, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Confetti, and this is like a scroll up stick, but I'm going to wipe it on my brush and apply it underneath my brow bone. Our look is almost complete. Now it's just deciding on what to use for my lip. This gloss would look super pretty, but I think I want to go with a matte. I am going to go ahead and use my Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Self Control. And of course I have to top it off with Trip by Lime Crime, and I'm just going to kind of pat it in the middle. I feel very alien-like. This could totally be a Halloween costume. But if you're into it, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Real quick before we finish, I'm going to go back in with my Wet n Wild highlighter, and I'm just going to highlight my chest and shoulders. I don't know, I feel pretty good about it. This is definitely kind of something fancy. If you want to tone it down a little bit, you could do a neutral lip, but this was so much fun as usual. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll catch you guys next time.